All right, so today we are going to be conducting some anthropometric measurements. We're going to start with your height. So if you can please stand up, remove your shoes or any hair pieces that might mess with the accuracy of the measurement. So go ahead and stand to the back of the wall. I want to make sure that your heels are touching the wall. Make sure we're standing straight, that our shoulders, butt, and everything else is touching the wall. And I'm going to go ahead and use a flat edge to measure your height. And before I do that, I'm going to make sure that your head is leveled by locating the outer part of your ear canal and making sure that is aligned with your lower eye socket. So if you could just lower your head just a little bit, and I think that should be good. Okay, so if you can go ahead and step forward, if you don't mind handing me that pencil. Alrighty. I'm going to use the measuring tape now to measure your height. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like you are about 59 inches, which I believe equates to 4'11". I will double check that later. But we can go ahead and move on to the next part. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and measure your waist circumference. So if you can go ahead and stand up and make sure that we are standing shoulder width apart. So, all right. And if you could just find the top of your hip bones, your iliac crest, we're going to go ahead and measure right above that. Okay. Let's see, so like right here. All right, go ahead and cross your arms, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that measurement. And you can feel free to just breathe and relax and not suck in or anything. Mm-hmm. So it's about 34.5 inches. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and have you stand up again, and we're going to measure your hip circumference. So if you can kind of find the largest circumference of your glutes, and we'll go ahead and measure from there. If you want to stand this way, that might be a little helpful for me as well. Okay, just keep that there just for a second. Okay, and while I'm doing this, I'm making sure that the measuring tape is parallel to the floor, and it looks like it's about 41 inches. Okay, so after doing a couple calculations, I measured your waist to hip ratio, which is a 0.84. It is slightly above the high risk cutoff, just let you know. But we'll go ahead and proceed with the other measurements. For this last measurement, I'm going to go ahead and measure your wrist circumference. So if you can go ahead and face your palm up forward, and I'm basically finding the area that is distal to the most narrow part of your wrist up here. So right about here. And it is right at 6 inches. All right, I think I have everything I need. Thank you so much for your participation.